So, Tonio, growing up in Southeast DC, what did friendship mean to you when you were younger? And has that definition changed as you got older?
Yeah, it changed a little bit, but growing up in Southeast DC, younger, friendship means so much to me because we have people like yourself, we call sandbox, and that terminology come from since we were little. We was in the sandbox, we was in the playground. We grew up together. Like we are. This is homebound. But my definition has changed. Lately. Because sometimes you grow apart and stuff like that. But I'm your friend to the end. I'm your friend through thick and thin. Mr. Bird used to say, it thickens up and they thin out. I'm your friend too. I can't be your friend no more. So even if I'm your friend from afar, even if I can't talk to you every day, I'm still your friend. I still love you. I don't wish harm for nobody.
And I can vouch, she's a very good friend. I've been friends with this man 20 plus years.
Right.
I think we had one argument, and that's about it. And
I can't remember what it was about.
Something dumb.
Yeah.
It don't matter. All right, so Tonio, have you ever had a friend walk away from you when you need them the most? What did that experience teach you?
I had many people walk away from me when I needed them the most. And it taught me strength, and it taught me how to love myself even more, and how to embrace, the newness. Old things, everything come to an end. So whether it's a friendship or relationship, but more so friendships, yes, I had friends who walked away. At times I walked away. I returned, but yeah, I had friends who walked away. But I've been on both sides, so I understand. It's sad, but I understand.
Tonio, do you believe that God removes certain people from your life for a reason, or do you think sometimes we lose good people because of our own mistakes?
I believe everything. I believe whether it's your mistake or whether it's something that God did, God is getting everything. So whether you lost somebody to something you did wrong, God will get in there and teach you the lesson and mend your heart and allow you to get to the people that you need to be with. Or God will allow reconciliation. God is a reconciling God, so He do not want us to part and be upset with one another without coming to a common ground. That's not godly. So God is about reconciliation. So but the question you asked, I always go off topic. God will get in there and make it for your good. But it hurts. It hurts when people walk away. It hurts when people walk away that you thought will always be there, that said they love you, and been with you through so many things, but that's what life teaches you, and it makes you stronger. And in that walking away, you should get closer to God and learn more about yourself, because at the end of the day, you only got yourself. So the walking away hurts, yeah, but not being able to love yourself and be with yourself hurts more, because if you only depending on people, you're in trouble. And no, I did not fart. That was my boo.
How has growing up in Southeast DC shaped the way you trust people and build relationships?
Well, growing up in Southeast, we're tight knit. So I'm very trusting. In Southeast, we kind of like a track record community where everybody have a clean record, and they kind of make their record we make our record with each other. Or that could be all over the world, I don't know, but I know for Southeast, we give everybody a chance, and they end up making their own record of wrongdoings, or you make your record of wrongdoings, and then they know they can't fuck with you. So, am I right? Am I right?
You're telling the facts.
Yes, I trust you. You know what I'm saying? But if you show me otherwise, I just don't trust you no more.
Right.
Shit. Discernment when living in Southeast.
That's big discernment when living in Southeast. So Tonio, have you ever had to choose between keeping a friendship and protecting your relationship or your peace?
No, because I always knew how to balance out friendship and relationships. I knew how to separate the two. I knew the importance of friendship. I knew the importance of relationship. I knew the importance of when to come together or when not to. And just, so I don't ever want to be put in a position to choose. I'm not a chooser.
Right. He ain't choosing. He for that more. So, Tonio, when the relationship falls apart, do you turn towards God, question God, or distance yourself from religion altogether?
I don't turn to God because I never left Him. I'm with God when I'm single. I'm with God in my relationship. I'm God in the end, and I'm single. I love it.
Hey, that's a great answer, Tony. I love that. We love God over here. We go to Spirit of Faith. So if y'all got a church, come on to visit us at Temple Hills on Sunday. So, Tonio, we going back to the Queen herself. What Diana moment, performance, or piece of her story made you say, yeah, this is somebody I'm always going to love and respect?
I was 9 years old, 2004. I was 9 years old, and I saw the 2004 Billboard Awards. My friends, I have a million memories to confirm a lot for me. But something about that particular show confirmed a lot for me. I will never, never, never forget the excitement. But I will never forget it. My memories are so vivid. And listen at me carefully when I tell you this, and tell y'all the viewers listening at this. This is my memory from that day. I did not know Diana Ross was going to be there. If you look at the history of Diana Ross, 2002, 3 and 4, she was going through a difficult time. And I don't want to talk about the things she was going through, but I got time to explain this, Sandbox. But that time, the 2004 Billboard Awards came on, something in my spirit, I never forgot it. Something in my spirit told me she would be on there. We didn't have Instagram or nothing. I didn't see no commercial, anything. And so when the montage came up of the guest singers, in my spirit, something said Diana Ross was going to be. I looked at it and it said special guest performance, Miss Diana Ross, and I lost my mind when I saw it live on TV at 9. I knew I would love and respect her for the rest of my life.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
We appreciate Diana Ross over here. No Diana Ross.
You seen her too?
Yeah, I went to go see her and we had a great time.
Yes.
So now we're going back to your godfather. If you could sit down again with Marion Barry and have one honest conversation about DC, its people, and his legacy, what would you ask him?
I would ask him about his legacy. I would just tell him how much I miss him. And I would tell him thank you for all the lessons. Some lessons was harder than others, but he had a good heart. You know, Mr. Barry was very stern and strict and direct, but he was very loving and fatherly. And I would just tell him thank you for all of that. And I just wish I could just hug him. And I wish he could see me today. But somehow, some way, I know his soul is with Jesus and all is well, and we'll reunite one day.
So, Tonio,
Come on.
how did your friends react when they found out you were gay?
Immortality gonna rock me like a cradle. Long after I'm gone, people gonna remember me. But what you were saying about how my friends reacted, they was very accepting and loving and knowing.
We already did. That's why. So, Tonio,
Come on.
what stereotypes about black gay men do you wish people would stop believing?
That we want every straight man, or we're just messy, or we want straight men, we want every guy, and that's not the truth. And we're loving people. We are human, and I should have to convince Negroes that I'm human, because it's a battle being a Negro. I don't know if I can say Negro or that word appropriate, but I'm going to say it because I can't say the other word. Negro is appropriate. Right. Being a Negro, you should understand being a Negro, how it is to be, opposed or looked upon. And so now I'm a Negro, a black man myself, a proud one at that, but I'm a gay one, and you gonna oppress me? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. But other than that, yeah.
So Tonio, what do you wish your younger self could have heard from another black gay man growing up in Southeast?
I wish that I could have been myself sooner and would have had the experiences. But I thank God the way my life went and how everything was put in place. But I wish I would have been able to be myself younger. I think I missed out on a lot. Maybe a few fights, but I missed out on a lot. But I'm still young.
You still learning?
I'm still learning.
So go ahead and shout out the queer community of 22nd that's RIP.
I want to shout out Stenard. That's what you wanted me to talk about.
You already know.
I love him. He was a legend to me, and I'll never forget him. And if he could see me today, I think he'll probably just wrap me in his arms and just don't play about me. You feel what I'm saying? And we love you. I knew exactly who you wanted me to talk about too.
So Tonio, we could get serious. It's a deep question. If a young black gay kid from Southeast DC was watching your interview right now and struggling with who they were, what would you tell them?
I would tell them community, find somebody they can talk to and understand that people you are loved and that you matter and God loves you no matter who you are, and that it's only a moment in time. It's gonna take a lot of courage for that moment in time, but that moment in time gonna pass and it's gonna be so beautiful. But it's only a moment in time. That moment in time, a lot of the young men will understand what I'm saying, to deal with the pressure of people questioning you or judging you or whatever. That moment is only a moment in time. You don't have to kill yourself. You don't have to be scared. It's only a moment in time. Face it, because I faced it. And I got on the other side, and it's beautiful.
So we can go back to your queen, Mr. Pixs. If somebody asked you why Diana Rose deserves her flowers while she's here to receive them, what would you say that would come straight from your heart?
Because she's Diana Ross. She's Diana Ross. What more can I say? She's been in the game since the late 50s. You know what I'm saying? So she did that. There's nothing surprises her today. I be thinking like, what can I do to surprise her? I'm thinking about maybe I can possibly, dress like her, and then when she go in the back and change, she come back out, and I change while she's going. I don't know what, because this lady has seen it all. She's Diana Ross.
And we got lots of love here for Diana Ross at the Letsgettrippywebseries. Like I said in another clip, no Diana Ross slander. Alright, so we're going back to your godfather. We're about to wrap this up pretty soon. When you hear the name Marion Barry, what is the first thing that comes to your mind, and why does that particular memory or feeling mean so much to you?
What comes to mind?
Yeah.
It's so much.
It's tough.
Where can I start? He was just a good man. He was a good man. So many memories. It's so many memories without stop. He had an aroma in his car, and I smelled his aroma. It was like a air freshener type, but it was like he drove a Jaguar, and he had this aroma in the car. And when I smell it, it makes me kind of teary-eyed and choked up. But when I think of him, I just think about how he raised me. He raised me. He was there for me. Even when I was skipping school, he was just so mean about it. He was really mean about it. He got me real good. He took me and my god brother to church one Sunday, and we was all together. And after Sunday, he said, "You don't want to go to school?" He took my god brother to buy some shoes down in Eastover, and took me with him. And his words verbatim was, "I ain't buying you shit if you don't want to go to school." He was so big on education, and he let me suffer. He bought me some food that day. He said he'd feed me, like he was really my father. And so I miss him.